Tanaka, and Excellencies, the Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, the Vice Chancellor of the University of South Pacific, friends of the Pacific. I think we'll keep it informal. It's that kind of day today, and just a great opportunity live on around the campuses of the University of the South Pacific. And then also it's our audience here today. I'd like to welcome you all on this special session with the Secretary General on the International Maritime Organization, Future Trends, Developments, and Challenges. And just to go with the program, I'm going to take this moment to for the garlanding and ask if the garlanding can take place, please. Thank you. And then I'll invite, after that, the Vice Chancellor to say a few words of welcome. Thank you. Also, before the Vice Chancellor comes up, just a hand. Could we just move in this direction for those on that side, so that we can fill the seats on this side? Thank you.
So just in keeping with the informality and, rather than getting caught up in all the protocols, I'll just say all protocols observed. Your Excellency, Kim Tak Lim, thank you very much for visiting the university. It is a Saturday, which is why you probably don't see more people here today. Normally, this place is a hive of activity, and also yesterday we had our open day. So I think people are a bit exhausted from. You might have seen all the tents around the place. We had about 6,000 or 7,000 people here yesterday at the university, and I think all our staff are thoroughly exhausted from yesterday. But we want to welcome you very warmly welcome you to our university. This is the premier research institution in the Pacific, and I know you've met with my colleague Dr. Joeli, who's sitting in the back here, and he's been an instrumental member of our staff who has been working with the Fiji government to make sure that the health of our oceans, climate change, resilience, and are all very, very important to this university and very clearly part of our research, key research questions that we address. As I was just telling you earlier, we also have a Micronesian Center for Sustainable Transport, which is based in the Marshall Islands, as we are a regional university, and welcome to everybody in the region who are listening today. We take a lot of pride that in every one of our regional campuses we are building more and more research capacity, that it's all not based here, but that it is sustainable and it is throughout the region, because we believe that that's what a world-class university has to do. And so we're very proud of USP and the things that USP is doing. So with those words, I want to just welcome you and welcome all our guests today. Welcome to the university. It's a great pleasure to have all of you here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And I just speak as a special representative for the ocean, for the government of Fiji, and I'd like to welcome you on behalf of the government of Fiji. Again, you've had your formal welcomes, but the Ministry of Infrastructure and Transport. And just share a few opening remarks. And first of all, the role of the Pacific, and starting with the role of Fiji as the co-chairs on the UN Ocean Conference in 2017, and then also the presidency of COP23. And this combination of the ocean and climate change, two of the most critical issues affecting our region here in the Pacific. And a couple of things that have come out from this, as you're aware, Fiji, the Republic of Marshall Islands, and several other Pacific countries have been quite active in the IMO on the issue of emissions, and then the whole the ambition in terms of not just climate action but ocean action, action for a healthy ocean, and the fact that without a relatively healthy ocean, that even the Paris Agreement 1.5 degrees becomes a challenge. And so the need to take action on this. And just 2 or 3 very quick things here. The Pacific countries, for those who are not aware, have been involved in the IMO with the shipping registries, Republic of Marshall Islands, Cook Islands, but Republic of Marshall Islands and some others, but especially Republic of Marshall Islands has been the second largest registry in the world. And it has meant that involvement in the past has continued for quite some time. I think more recently has been putting up the challenge that shipping needs to do something about emissions. And we congratulate the IMO for leadership in 2017 in making the commitment for a 50% reduction by 2050, and then the invitation for more ambition, which we in the Pacific feel is quite important. There are quite a few initiatives going on together with the regional organizations and the IMO, initiatives with different partners around in the shipping space. I'd like to just share a few thoughts on what we're doing with Fiji and the Marshall Islands and 6 Pacific countries. It's called the Pacific Blue Shipping Partnership. And it came with a commitment in the Pacific Transportation Forum in this room last year for a 40% reduction for domestic shipping on the use of fossil fuels by 2030. And then with the intent of a blended finance package, because to do that we need a transformation of our domestic shipping. For those who are aware of the realities of our shipping in the Pacific, especially domestic transport, our boats average between 24 to 26 years old. They're not very